Hello friends, welcome to my channel Welding and Identity. Our today's topic is lack of fusion. So lack of fusion is a welding defect and it is very often also called as incomplete fusion. Incomplete fusion, or in short it is called as LOF, sometime LF. It is also called as LOF, lack of fusion, or in short LF it is also called as. So friends, first we'll understand what is lack of fusion and what are the different types of lack of fusion. Then we'll understand the causes and remedies of lack of fusion. So friends, lack of fusion is nothing but the failure. It's a failure to melt. Failure to melt the base metal with weld metal. Base metal with weld metal. Or failure to melt the previously deposited weld layer. I'll explain everything. So see what happens friends during welding. Suppose this is our welding, then we start with the root run, that is the first run. So first run will be their root run, then second, third, fourth. So likewise we do the welding. Now what happens during welding, if at this place or at any place the base metal, this is the base metal and this is the weld metal. So in sound welding, this base metal and weld metal both melts together and become unite, or it gets united, both melts together and becomes one entity, and this is called as fusion. So fusion is nothing but melting of base metal with weld metal, melting and getting united, or become a single entity after melting and fusion. So if there is no melting of base metal or base metal with weld metal, or one layer of welding with the second layer, so in both the cases, if base metal doesn't get melted with the weld metal, or one layer of weld doesn't get melted with the other layer. See here I am having one layer, here second layer, then I have a third layer, fourth, so like this. So if there is lack of melting between the successive layers, or lack of melting between the base metal and weld metal, then lack of fusion will be will get lack of fusion due to the failure of melting. So friends, again I'll make one clear drawing. Let me suppose this is a single V. Now we start with the root run, that is the first welding. Here the root run will be there, then second, third, so like this the welding will be done. Now if there is a fusion problem at the root, then it is called as lack of fusion or lack of root fusion. So if there is a lack of fusion at the root, now these are the walls, base metal, the root faces, these are the two root faces, these faces are called as walls. And if there is a lack of fusion at this wall between the weld metal and the base metal, suppose if there is a lack of fusion, then this is called as lack of side wall fusion. So this is side wall, this joint surface is the side wall. Now the third thing I told you, that there may be a lack of fusion between the successive layers also. So if there is a lack of fusion in the successive layers, of weld bit, then it is called as lack of inter-run fusion. Lack of inter-run fusion. So like this, lack of fusion can be given the names: lack of root fusion, lack of sidewall fusion, lack of inter-run fusion. So friends, these are the three types of lack of fusion. Now we have understood the lack of fusion, so we'll understand why this lack of fusion occurs. So friends, now we'll learn about the causes and remedies for lack of fusion. The first cause is insufficient welding current. Insufficient welding current. So it is very important factor for lack of fusion. If our welding current is insufficient, if it is not proper, then we'll get lack of fusion, because if there is not proper current, then there will be lack of melting of the base metal and weld metal, and hence there will be no fusion and we'll get the lack of fusion defect. So remedy is that use proper or the required current as per your welding procedure. Now second thing is improper heat input. It is very important. Improper heat input. Heat input must be proper, so that if proper heat input will be there, there will be sufficient melting of base metal and weld metal, so as to avoid the defect. Next, inappropriate handling of electrodes. Yes, inappropriate handling of electrodes. So electrode must be handled in a proper manner. Now the fourth one is limited access. Limited access to all faces of the joint. Means friends, if there is no access, suppose if there, here I have to do the welding, these are the two faces, and if somewhere at the face there is no access, then chances of fusion will be there. Chances of lack of fusion will be there. Hence we have to make sure that there is proper access before welding. Then one very big factor is pre-weld cleaning. Pre-weld cleaning. So the joints, if the joints are dirty, then chances of getting lack of fusion will be there. So hence we have to thoroughly clean the joint before welding. Again friends, here I talked about limited access to all joints. So I'll use one more cause which is very similar to that, and that is incorrect electrode position. Electrode position. If the electrode position is not correct due to some reasons or due to some constant, or maybe the welder is not skilled, so if the electrode position is not correct, then also we'll get the lack of fusion. Hence the position must be proper. Proper welding electrode position should be there. Next one is, one very big factor is travel speed. Travel speed of electrode. Friends, what happens, suppose if here I am doing the welding. Now welding is like this, and our electrode will be here, we'll do the welding. Now sometimes the weld puddle will go ahead and the arc will remain behind the weld puddle, then lack of fusion will be occurred, and that is the travel speed problem. Means the electrode must travel in a predefined level as per your welding procedure. Hence correct travel speed must be there to avoid lack of fusion. So friends, these are some of the most common causes and the remedies. I hope you like the video. Thank you very much.